Yo, what is good YouTube? Today we are back once again with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC video, and in today's video we're going to be taking on the Global Challenge number 2 with the team you can see here in front of you. This is a team I built basically around Azumarill actually. I think Azu is a very big sleeper pick at the minute. I'm sure if you've been around the channel the last few weeks, you've probably noticed I've had a few Azu teams, or at least played a couple games with Azumarill. I think it is incredibly good, especially paired up with Chien Pao. And a cool tech I really like on this team is the Arcanine with these three incredibly strong physical attackers, especially two with the priority they have, right? Obviously, with Arcanine and D-Knight, we have, two Terra normal extreme speed users here. Obviously, we've got the Jet coming out of the Azu. Oh, I just realized too. That's meant to be a Fire Azu. I have stuffed that up, but the team's locked in, so I can't fix that. That's not great. And then obviously we got Chien Pao as well with Sucker Punch. Something else I noticed too is this Flutter Mane is also slightly wrong. This is actually meant to be a Specs Flutter Mane with T-Bolt. But unfortunately, your boy locked the team in really last second, and I forgot to change the moves on my Mons. So yeah, obviously too, I forgot to change the Terra on my Azu as well. So it is what it is. We're kind of going in a little scuffed. It's not the exact team I prepped, but yeah, it's still good nonetheless. I think it still has all the right things on paper. The only time this is Azumarill Terra is probably going to stuff us over is if I'm trying to go Fire Terra in front of an Arcanine, which is what I tend to do, because they'll outspeed me and they'll try to burn me. But yeah, anyway, that's the team, guys. If you want to use it yourself, obviously the ID's up there in the top right. As I said though, the only difference is this was meant to be a bulky Flutter with T-Bolt, just for the what's it called, running around the Gyaradoses, and then Azu was meant to be Terra Fire. That was more or less just a thing for the GC though. But yeah, anyway, let's jump into some battles. This is obviously the first step too, so we'll probably play our first 2 or 3 games, and yeah, we'll see how we go. Okay, we have a very interesting looking sand team here. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of scary. How do I want to lead this? I'm thinking Azu, D, and Arcanine here look really good. What else do I like in the back? I need to make sure I have ways to get through these bulky grounds. So I'm kind of leaning towards Chien Pao as well. It also gives me a decent matchup into the Delibird. Base form Rotom is very interesting, but I'm kind of leaning towards Booster Flutter here, because we are Booster Speed, which means we should outspeed anything except for maybe their bundle or Lycanroc in Sand, but I think Booster Bundle in the back is the right play here. So we'll see what they lead with, and then we'll go from there. I'm definitely curious to see what they lead here. I'm kind of leaning towards them probably leading with Sand, but we'll figure that out very shortly here. Oh, and they don't. They go for the shiny Delibird here. Okay, so this is actually really... I shouldn't say it's really good for us. It's actually kind of bad. The question is now, is this thing scarfed on the left there? I mean, I don't really have anything that wants to eat this anyway, so we'll go for the Jet here, and we'll go the Terra Fire Flare. Sorry, the Terra Normal Blitz. Either Hydro Pump into 9 or Freeze Dry into Azu here are both fine. We are AV. It all comes down to, is he Choice Scarfed or not on the zone here? Because I know a lot of zones do like Choice Scarf, but obviously I need to break the Sturdy right now. See what he wants to do here. Okay, I'm the only... Oh, actually, he could Terra his zone here. A Terra Electric Zone would actually be kind of scary. I don't think Blitz plus Aqua Jet would pick that up. Let's pray he didn't Terra. Okay, he doesn't Terra. Perfect. So... the Icy Wind comes out. Alright, so he's going to get the T-Bolt off. That's really rogue into that lineup I've got there. Wait, he double crit? I thought that was a lot of damage on the Arcanine. Wowee. Okay, and the Blitz still comes out. It's fine. Even at -1, we're still strong. We get a crit back. That is rogue. How did that 4 attacks go off that turn and 3 of them crit? Like, my crit definitely didn't matter, but his does, man. Like, Arcanine's HP should not be that low right now. Okay. The light can't rock. This is where we just go Jetty speed and pray he gives it to me. Don't be Terra Ghost. Don't be Terra Ghost. Don't be Terra Ghost. If he's Terra Ghost, we're in a bad spot. But as long as the Jet goes off, if Jet goes off, is he in range of Sucker after a Jet? He's a very hyper offensive game. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, so we're gonna take the Lycanroc this turn as well. He can't kill both with the Delibird. I pray Aqua Jet picks this up. I think it should. Yeah, easy. Okay. Hopefully I've got another turn just to spam my priority moves here. Because I think we live Freeze Dry from this range as well, right? I'm pretty sure we live that. Yeah, comfortably. Very comfortably. We actually might almost need another. And his last mon to come out here is... Oh, Big Ting. Do I actually live here? You know what? I think the play anyway is to go after the bundle. Like, he's just going to click thingy, yeah? I think we just go after this and try to put this in Sucker Punch range. Or at least put ourselves into a position where we can go, like, Dazzling Gleam and then Ice Spinner left. I think this is Sash. I could be wrong. I didn't pay enough attention at the start. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. I didn't pay enough attention at the start to see if he was booster or not, but it doesn't matter if he's booster, even if he, like, fucking... Oh, and he's aimed the wrong mon. Has he aimed the wrong mon? Arcanine Frozen Solid. We eat that. Yummy. We'll just Jet left just to get as much damage out as we can. And this is dead no matter what, so we'll just get our attacks out here. Again, our whole game plan right now is just to do as much chip as possible. All chip is good chip. We've activated a weakness policy, boys. Okay, this one is not over until it's over. Oh my god, he gets up the electric terrain, boys. I'm pretty sure this prevents sleep, yeah? Wait. Dude, I could have clicked Blitz that turn. Oh, I hate people, man. I actually could have just clicked a Flare Blitz there. Well, he's given himself the booster speed, which is not good for us. But he hasn't shown off his Hydro Pump yet, right? He went Icy Wind, Freeze Dry, that. So is he just Protect? Look, I should have gone for the E-Speed there always, I think. But I just want to Protect and see what he does here. Because this endgame is still looking scary. I don't have a great way through his Ting. It's Terra Flying. Okay. Wait, we have Ice Spinner still, though. That doesn't change the outcome on that attack. I think we're okay. We just need Arcanine to go down at some point here. Show me the... He went the Icy Wind. Damn. I really wanted him to go for the what's it called, that play. I also need to check Heavy Slam. I really wanted him to go for the Freeze Dry into the other slot. Is he Heavy Slam or no? Okay, he's Payback. Okay. That's not ideal. Now, the question is, do we back ourselves here to get the KO? I think we back ourselves here, yeah? I think we're always going Dazzling Gleam and we're just protecting. We don't want the other Delibird to break our Sash here. Okay, that means the bundle doesn't protect here, which means does Dazzling Gleam pick up the right slot? Oh, and he chose Pump. Oh, he's had Pump this whole time. Okay, so this whole game he just hasn't had Protect. Okay, that's massive. So at this point, Qianpao should be able to pick this up with 2 Ice Spinners, I'm pretty sure. And that's even if he's able to one-shot here. Wait. He's +2, isn't he? Damn. I was gonna say, I'm surprised he didn't go for the payback there. It does more damage, but that's fine. I pray 2 Ice Spinners picks this up. Qianpao is very, very strong. We got the Focus Sash still intact. That's why we protected that turn, just to make sure we didn't lose it. We one-shot anyway. GG. Oh, that was a lot scarier than it needed to be. I think my opponent definitely made some misplays there, but look, we got the win, so I shouldn't even say misplays. It was very unique, yeah? Like, no Protect on that team. Freaking rogue. Anyway, GG to my opponent. I guess we'll go find another one. Okay, we have some scary looking ice balance here. Okay. So the thing here, yeah, is my opponent is going to be very strong and very scary. So I think we counteract that with being strong and scary ourselves. I love leading the Arcanine here just because half his team is obviously really good physical attackers. We want to, you know, try to slow down those three as much as we can. And also puts us in a position where it kind of baits out the Hydro Pumps or potentially Blizzards, I guess, on this team. But look, we'll lock that in anyway. I think our biggest worry here is just going to be getting through that Iron Bundle. Once Iron Bundle's down, the game becomes a lot nicer for us. Curious to see what he wants to go with on lead here. He could just go like straight up Snow, which I think into Arcanine's like kind of bad, but we'll see if they're that crazy. Because maybe they're just crazy with it, you know? Okay, Palafin +1, that's what we want to see here. Okay, so this is good. So I love matchups like this. Because what we can do here, right, in a matchup like this is... This Palafin's like nerfed, yeah? Even if he goes like Terra Water here, it's like fine. Because we can just go Terra here, we go Howl, and then we can just fire off a player off into that Delibird slot here. It's going to be a +1 player off coming from a huge power Azu. A lot of damn damage. And even if he wants to stay in with the Palafin on this turn, it puts us into a great spot where we can look to just like pick up that left slot with either Aqua Jet or E-Speed next turn. Definitely curious to see how he wants to play this. I feel... Ooh, that means he doesn't swap. Okay. Hopefully he protects the Palafin. I don't want to see a Terra Water Wave Crash coming out into my Arcanine here. But we know Azu can live anything. Like Freeze Dry plus like a Terra Water Wave Crash is fine. Maybe a Terra Ice Freeze Dry would be kind of scary, but even then, yeah. And that's why we Terra, boys. Oh my goodness. Is that Specs? Like, I know I'm not bulky, but my goodness. Oh, thank God he really stuffed up his play there. That's got to be Choice Specs, right? Yeah, that was freaking rogue, boys. My goodness. Now just hit the player off. If I miss the player off, oh, nah. He gets all the extra defense here too. And we've missed. We fucking missed. You're kidding me. Alright, well that thing just needs to fucking die right now. I don't know if that's even enough to kill, eh? I think I just need to chip the right slot here. Dude, I can't believe that. If that player off had connected, we were in a spot where like a +1, maybe in the Snow it wouldn't have happened, but like a +1 player off into a Jet should like almost always KO that there. I don't know the calc in the Snow, but I'm still confident that I could have at least got a E-Speed off into that slot that turn and picked it up. Oh, damn. Okay. I mean, this is just going to be Blizzard spam, right? Oh, okay. What's he giving me here? Whatever this is okay, it's Palafin. Palafin does not want to eat this E-Speed. Because this E-Speed should put it in range of D9 speed. Maybe I lied. Maybe that's not in range of it. Oh my god, that just did no damage. That's stab. Alright, that's good. That's good. Alright, so now what we do here is we're going to go E-Speed and we're just going to bring in our power. We don't care if we lose our Sash here. We just got to make sure this Palafin goes down. Because he thinks he lives this E-Speed here for sure. It could just be Protect plus Blizzard, which is like worst case scenario for me. But I think I have to run the risk here. Okay, yeah, perfect. Doesn't protect, so that should be Palafin down now. And then show me Giga Drain into the power slot here. Dude, that did more to my power than it did to my Azu, who was super effective against. That is kind of rogue, I'm not gonna lie. Deli Bundle comes back in. I do not love my way through this Deli Bundle right now. I think I have to attack that slot because of the potential Protect plus Blizzard coming out this turn. Because this should hopefully pick up a KO here, but I think Oh my god, it didn't get the KO. That's not good. I thought it was killing for sure. Yeah, I guess the snow is a lot stronger than I thought it was, and that's going to be a double. Oh, Pal lives? Okay. I kind of really wish I doubled that right slot now, because this puts me into a really awkward spot where it's like, does E-Speed plus Jet pick up Delibird here? Because if it doesn't pick up, we've just lost. Man, if Play Rough had hit turn 1, we were fine. Oh, see, I hate situations like this, man. Like, cause if Play Rough had connected, yeah, this would 100% be in range of an E-Speed here, right? Like, you look how much the E-Speed did last turn. Like, if Play Rough had hit, like, yeah, like a +1 Play Rough would have put that well and truly within range. Unless, do I want to E-Speed? Nah, I have to just double the left slot. Because either way, I'm losing my D-Knight this turn. That's all, I think. Oh, man, this sucks. And I don't think this is even going to KO, is it? There's no way that KOs. I think I just have to go for this. Like, pray he, like, protects the bird or something. Ah, yep. Yeah, man, because it sucks. Like, if I connect on that one Play Rough, this game's, like, not over. I don't know, maybe he doesn't Blizzard. And he freezes me. GG. We got hacked pretty bad that game. That's unfortunate. Oh, dude. I'm pretty sure that is Specs Blizzard coming out of that thing as well, which is kind of freaky. Yeah, that's GG. Can't win them all, I guess, boys. Can't win them all. And the snow stops that turn. Damn. Maybe if I, like, protected one turn with power there and then, like, stalled power out. Yeah. Nah, I mean, this game looked over anyway, right? Cause yeah, it's one of those things, right, where if he doesn't get that Blizzard off there, then I get a double KO, and then all of a sudden he has to eat E-Speed. Yeah, look, I think if I hit that player off turn 1, we would have won the game. But look, it is what it is. You can't win them all, boys. GG to my opponent. We'll get at least one more in. Okay, this is an interesting looking team, but it has my least favorite one to play against, which is that Gyarados. This does not look like a good game for Arzu at all. Arcanine still looks fine here on lead. Maybe like Arcanine Flutter with D-Knight Power in the back is good. Because like what Shroom do for me this game? Like this looks really scary for Shroom. It's like kind of forced to Terra, and then even then I'm pretty sure with Terra Water, which is just like bad into Meowscarada. Yeah, I think this is good. I like this. I like this. A very interesting looking team here. Makes me really wish we got the win in that last game there, just to move up the rankings a bit more. I hate seeing teams like this because they're so damn scary to fight on paper. Because honestly, it looks like a bad team, but you don't know. Like this guy might just like set up a a DD with Terra flying in front of me here, and he's just like not your stock standard set, and it's just scary. He's got the dual starters. Okay. So this is a really good board state for our Arcanine. It's not a great board state for our Flutter main. So I think we're just going to go for an attack into the left slot here, and then we'll just protect. No reason to not just blitz this, and then we can just protect here and pray that it's like a Flower Trick plus Torch Song into that slot. Could be like maybe like a knockoff plus Shadow Ball into the left slot, but I don't think it's worth running the risk on that. Oh, that's huge. He tried to U-turn out there too. Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay. He went off Arcanine. Damn. This is going to be the, what's it called? I bet here too. It's going to be Gara. Yeah, it's Gara. Okay, that's fun. So I think we definitely look to Terra Fairy here and burn left. Unless we burn the Blitz. Burn the Blitz, please. Damn. This motherfucker's running Sing. Are you kidding me? Oh, dude. You've got to be kidding me. What do I need to do here? I think I need to get a little bit of chip on the Gyarados here right now. So we're gonna go Terradazzling Gleam. Dude, he just like outplayed me. My Fluttermane could have just like, I literally freely could have killed him that turn. Like I could have gone Dazzling Gleam plus E-Speed and just picked up his Scarlet there. Alright, we just need to chip down this Gyarados because like it's really good into like everything I have in the back. So all chip is good chip, you know. Alright, show me a waterfall into Arcanine. That's okay. If Arcanine goes down, it goes down. That's fine. Now show me a Shadow Ball. I swear if he sings again when he has a super effective... And it's Shell Bell. I don't want to do this. I really need to take out that right slot here. Does he have a fairy in the back, actually? He does not have a fairy. I actually don't mind just going Outrage plus Shadow Ball. Because like, if my memory serves me correct, Skeledoge has got really bad special defense, right? It's good on the physical, bad on the special. Damn. This really needs to go into the Gyarados. Oh, and the Gyarados just almost took a kill on my homie. This Shell Bell is actually crazy. Please hit the Gyarados. Please hit the Gyarados. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, sucked in. Sucked in. I was gonna say, if he... Dude, how do you not back that Ice Fang to pick up there? It's blunder policy, skill dirty. No way. Like, not that that actually does anything in this matchup, but still. Okay, I guess the question is, do we protect or not? We don't know what his last mon is. Does Dazzling Gleam pick up that Skeledoge? I think it does. I think it does. Oh, we gotta pray for this, boys. And because he's protein, hopefully he's not Sash. Yeah, and he isn't. Okay. Dude, like, that was so easy turn one just to click that. And he actually just, like, stayed in on two. Oh, man, it actually aggravates me sometimes. Like, such bad plays at these low ranks, man. Such bad plays. It's fine. It's fine. We can always save our D-Knight here now. We have E-Speed. We have Sash in the back. We should be able to play ourselves into a win here. It's Jolteon. Okay, sick. Yeah, so we're just going to save you. Whole purpose is because E-Speed is going to kill this thing. And then we're free just to Moonblast this. Like, unless this thing's like Terra Steel, we'll be okay. Watch him be like, I don't know, like Choice Scarf, Discharge. Should I have just gone Shadow Ball because it has less resists? Oh no. It's Terra Water. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Moonblast into E-Speed is going to always kill this. And we have Suckers too. We're fine. We're fine. Homeboy doesn't have a play here, really. Yeah, that's enough damage here. Oh, Terra Ice, not Terra Water. Lol. Yummy. And then, yeah, as we said, we just got Sucker. We got Moonblast. This is GG. Alright. I think we run one more. I want to at least treat, like, you know, obviously I want to try to get as many matches into this video as we can. We'll go one more. We'll go one more. I got to head out after this anyway, so we'll get this in. We'll hopefully be 3-1 when we head off. I still can't believe we lost game 2 though. That was sad, man. Like, I'm still thinking about it. I'm pretty sure if we hit that player up, we win that game. Because like if we hit the player up, he's just always in range of my E-Speeds and he doesn't get off those 2 blizzards that wins him the game. So yeah. Oh well, unfortunate. Honestly, even just like a Flare Blitz turn 1 instead of like Howling in front of it. I just didn't think he was going to do that much to my Arcanine. Anyway, that's in the past, boys. Let's go get one more game. Okay, it looks like we have ourselves a hyper offensive Garchomp team. That's fun. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? I think I just like this lead into like everything he has there. Like Arzu's like so sick into like everything. Flutter in the back does do a lot of damage too if we're not up against opposing Tailwind. See, this is like the hard thing, yeah. Like, I feel like my own Shroom maybe isn't good in this matchup. I feel like I haven't brought Shroom at all today, actually. I think I go Flutter Knight here. What does my power actually do? Like, my power takes out his Garchomp, but chances are it's Terra Fire anyway. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I just really love this lead as well. It gives you a lot of options. Like, obviously, everyone we've played so far is playing, like, HO. We haven't really played any balanced teams. I don't even know, actually. Maybe you can call that last guy's team balanced with his blunder policy, sing, fucking cheese. But, yeah. Activity goes for on the lead here, and hopefully our lead can deal with it. Alright, Chomp Talent. This is great. So this is definitely the lead we want, yeah. Because our opponent right now is going to look to... I mean, if I was him right now, I would... Oh, Garchomp's clearing me. That's fine. So he's just going to go Tailwind plus EQ, yeah? So we're going to go to Terry here. We're going to do this. And do we just Liquidate? I mean, we have Ice Spinner, but I don't want to go into Fire. I think we can just go Liquidation on this. I mean, like, if he's bad, we could actually just E-Speed Jet. Stop his Tailwind from going up. I mean, look, we're still relatively low ladder. Let's pray he's bad, yeah? Okay, yep, okay, he's bad, he's bad. Yeah, like, he would have to be, like, no speed in order for me to have gone first just then. For those who don't understand what's happening here, I guess, E-Speed is a higher priority than... Oh, no way. Does he protect both? No, okay. So E-Speed is higher priority than Gale Wing's Tailwind. So we just broke his like Gale Wing, so now it's not priority or Tailwind anymore. And we pick it up with the priority Aqua Jet. So very, very nice turn for us, turn one there. Kind of wish we didn't Terra. But look, I mean, we've got a 1-1 advantage now. He does not have Tailwind, which his whole team is kind of built around. So yeah, puts us into a very, very nice position here. Now as well, my opponent kind of has to pick here. Does he... Because what, he's... Do we ever try Willow one here? And which one do we try Willow? Like, I feel like Arzu could live one attack here. He can't EQ anymore either. I think we always Willow left and we go the Liquidation Chomp. We're going Liquidation Chomp. Oh my god, this is a slow Garchomp. I was going to say, the reason we go Liquidation here is just in case. Is he Berry? He's not, okay. Yeah, so we go Liquidation in case he goes Terra Fire there, or like Terra Steel or something, and Arzu flinched, of course it did. Why wouldn't Arzu flinch there? Oh my god, because we got the burn off though we live in. That's huge. Well, again, this turn, I think we're just going to look to burn here, and we're just going to Jet. And we know it's Clear Amulet as well. It's not Lumberry, so that's nice. And he protects. Okay, that's fine. I mean, look, he can take his free kill here. Then we just go in and start clicking Moonblasts. So not Moonblast, Dazzling Gleams. Like we know we're faster on the Arcanine here, so still probably isn't the best because he could go Terra Fire here. So maybe even like a Protect from us this turn. Oh, and he let the Arzu live. That was not a good turn of events for me there. I'm not going to lie. That was really bad for us. Like, I'm pretty sure a Rock Slide's just incoming from my opponent here. Do we ever risk a play rough here? Dude, why do I feel like we've just thrown this game after like having such a good lead? You know what? We're just getting damage out here. The reason for that is both my mons in the back should have the ability to KO this thing anyway. And, like, he hasn't shown Terra Fire in front of me, so... Makes me kind of think he's not going to click it. I just want to get this thing as low as possible so that I can just pray that, like, I'm able to pick it up with a D-Gleam. That is A-okay. So I definitely think he's AV on that right slot there. The positioning here does not matter at all. Do we back him band into E-Speed to pick up that left slot? And I guess the question is, does he have a Flutter Mane in the back? He does not have anything that resists this, but he still has his Terra up. Oh, I mean, like... Dude, this just seems like the right play. Like, he hasn't Terra'd all game, so what are the chances he's gonna fucking, like, not be, like, a Terra Fire or Terra Steel right now? And he protects. Okay, okay. Please, Outrage go right. Please, Outrage go right. If Outrage doesn't go right, we might be in trouble. Please go right, Outrage. Fuck, it didn't. I mean, like, he's not picking up any KOs here. It's just not fun, right? He gets a wild charge off that he doesn't deserve. Now, my question is, are we technically locked into Outrage here? Yeah, we are. Damn. Dude, don't tell me I'm just going to lose a second game because of RNG today. I mean, like, Homeboy has to Rock Slide here anyway. I mean, he could Terra his Chomp, but... Honestly, like, I think E-Speeding right plus D-Gleam was always my right play. Wait, he saved it? Dude, I hope whatever this is eats an Outrage. Are you Terra Fire? Is he going to show his Terra finally? He is, yeah? Dude, you're kidding me. You're freaking kidding me. Terra Steel Garchomp, boys. He's held it all game for this very moment. Don't be focused, Ash. It's sashed, damn. Wait, we lived that, yeah? We didn't live that, you're kidding me. Wait. I guess it comes down to, is he a Sucker Punch or not, yeah? Yeah, he's sucker. GG, we lose this one too. Man, like, look, in hindsight, it was probably a misplay, yeah. I should have gone E-Speed or something, but, I just, like, even if I just burnt that Chomp, man. What are the, we're never living this Sucker Punch anyway. Yeah, even if we were Terra Fairy, I think we still died to it. Oh, GG, 2-2 to start is not great. Not a great start at all. But look, it is what it is. I guess our opponent played really well there with his Protects and his Terra Steel. So, you know, hats off to him. Anyway, guys, that will be me done. I do need a bounce. I'm actually running quite late now. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.